For mama go Watotijay.
Hey Sultan Watotijay, Alagalo Watotijay, Go Watotijay, Sate before y'all the sign coming Watotijay.
Viewers, welcome to another edition of the Watotijay show. This is your presenter Modulamin Jame aka the Sultan. With me here is a very special guest, and I will avail her the opportunity to introduce herself. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Modulamin Jambe, for the invitation. Hello viewers, my name is Salimatou and I'm the founder and CEO of Salimatou Foundation for Education. I'm actually a student. I graduated at SOS Hamaman Tanika Senior Secondary School, and from there I went to MDI to pursue my certificate level in gender and development, and I'm currently pursuing my degree in law at the University of the Gambia.
Thank you very much, Salimatou. Thank you for granting me audience.
Pleasure is mine.
Salimatou, tell us about Salimatou's Foundation for Education.
Well, Salimatou's Foundation for Education was established in Gambia in 2015 November, and the reason for establishing Salimatou's Foundation for Education is because of the passion it has to ensure everybody have access to quality education. So Salimatou Foundation for Education, basically main focus area is on education aspect to ensure everybody wherever they are, let them have access to good and quality education.
What contribution is Salimatou's Foundation putting towards the development of education in the Gambia?
A lot. Like, no, I'm not definitely speaking because I'm the founder of the organization, but as a civil society organization usually, like we all know, try to implement the effort. I mean, complement the effort of the government. So Salimatou Foundation for Education has done a quite lot of development in the Gambia. So probably for those that are actually viewing this, if you have been the great followers of the foundation, you realize the impact that we are actually doing in the country. So we have done so many outreach programs. We have reached out to people in the remote area to try to get their feedback about what they think about the education system of the Gambia, which we believe as a civil society organization, the ministry do not usually have the time to reach out to these people to do that. And the foundation created this opportunity to try to bring out the voices of people from the rural community. And we as well as try to, we motivated so many young people in the Gambia to help them build on their self-esteem and as well as to contribute to the development of the nation. So we have done quite a lot of things.
Name few of your projects.
Currently?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so currently we are actually working on a mentorship program called, the way the foundation basically is, we do like a lot of activities. Okay, but currently the top activities we are currently doing now is the mentorship. It's called Safe Teen Girls Mentorship Program. This is a mentorship program designed for young girls between the age of 14 to 19 years of age. And the main purpose of the mentorship program is to try to help them to build on their self-esteem. This we see as a problem in Gambia. So many our young guys do not, they have a low self-esteem, and they don't usually know when to say yes and when to say no in certain things. So these are so many things that we want to eradicate. We want our girls to be the strong women. We want them to have voice. We want them to know if they are entering into something. We want them to believe in themselves. Let them not wait for people to always try to tell them you cannot do this because you are a girl. So we are trying to push this away. And another thing is schools as resuming soon. We currently running a sponsorship program where we sponsor children to go to school, and we are also as well working on this. And another thing is Yeah, because I told you that we work on so many things.
Exactly.
So one of the things is like, it's called Gambia 360. And the idea for the Gambia 360 is to try to build up patriotism among the young people in the Gambia, because okay, so I know I have traveled a lot, and I have realized that in US most of the time kids feel proud to say like, I'm an American citizen, you know, I'm this. But usually in Gambia we don't see this. We don't see people to feel proud to say like, I'm a Gambian, you know. So these are some of the things that we want to inculcate in the minds of young people. Wherever they go, let them feel proud to say that I'm a proud Gambian, I'm this. So that's one of the projects that, you know, we're actually working on, and yes.
Okay, you're trying to work on this through education?
Yes, we try to work, because we actually targeting young people. For the Gambia 360, we are targeting primary school kids. So we want them to have the love for their country as an early stage. And for the mentorship program, we are actually targeting junior and high school students. And for the sponsorship program, as well, we are targeting primary school students.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
You have any constraints hitting Salimatou's foundation at the moment?
Yes.
Can you name a few?
Okay, so I have to be really honest here. That means people have been so supportive, and I'm just going to seize this opportunity to tell each and everyone, thank you for your support. For every organization or every institution that you have, has been established. You all know there must be a constraint. Not all of them have to be said in public, but there is. So one of our constraints currently is funding aspect. You know, we have like beautiful ideas. You get it. I think this applies to so many civil society organizations. We have like beautiful ideas, but when it's come to implementation of these programs, we find it so difficult at some point because of the funding aspect. Yeah, but thank God, like in my foundation now, we are trying to come up with an idea called social enterprise, whereby we would like to do fundraising for ourselves. We are currently doing fundraising, but we cannot raise that kind of huge money to execute some of our projects. So we are trying to come up with social enterprise in order for us to move on with our projects.
That's beautiful. Sally, it was reported that 2018 WAS results are very poor.
Very poor.
What do you think is the problem?
Well, personally, I don't like the blame game.
Yeah.
You know, I'm that kind of person. I don't like the blame game. When something happens, I try to figure or analyze it in different ways. So the problem of students failing, everyone has a role to play in that. I believe it's all of us. It's not only about students, it's not only about ministries, it's not only about parents, but everyone has a role to play in this aspect. These are education of the kids. Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education is the one responsible when it comes to basic education of the kids in the Gambia. So they are from home to attend school. From home also is another education level, whereby we have parents there. So you see, like, being in that comfort zone, being in that school alone cannot make you like fail. There are so many concerns that will come outside. If you do not have a supportive parents, if you don't have enough resources, obviously your performance at school won't be that good. And if ministry as well is not providing enough resources to the students, as well as it will not definitely go through. You know, I will always take this as an example, because personally, when I was a child, I faced a lot of constraint, you know, going to school and then all those kind of stuff. And then I realized that my mother is a very, very supportive woman who always motivates us and inspire us a lot to do more in our educational aspect. And I have friends at school, and I realized that some of them lack that kind of motivation from their parents. And this makes some of them drop out. Some of them are now married with their kids. They cannot complete school. So that's why I say we all have a role to play here. So it's not all about ministry, but everyone has a role to play. And students as well need to put more effort in order for, you know, but it's not definitely good that the result is getting poor every year. Yeah. It doesn't tell way in our education system.
Who is your role model?
I have a lot. I basically have a lot of role models, but I'm more into like mentorship aspect now. Yeah, but I look up to so many people. Actually, one of my role models is actually Michelle Obama. You know, like if you look at my laptop, I have most of her videos, her speeches. You know, when she speak, I feel I have like more passion to speak up for education. Like it bring. I don't have passion for it. I know like my personal story has really inspired me. Why I'm an advocate for education. But Michelle Obama also, anytime she speaks, when I listen to her speak, it brings me more motivation to do more because she's speaking with passion.
Yeah, the Gambia's Michelle Obama.
So actually, she's actually one of my role models, but I have many.
Yeah. Okay, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Sally, what do you think is lacking in the educational sector of the Gambia?
Quality.
Quality?
Yeah.
And what?
Education, or quality education, I'll put it. Because
quality education. Can you elaborate on
Yeah,
this?
because I believe in our education system, we're more into quantities. Instead of quality education. Government is more focusing on trying to build so many schools, but the problem is the quality. What's the outcome of if you build those schools? What's the outcome?
Yeah,
you get it. So the quality is definitely lacking. There's not enough resources at the school, and the ministry itself is, to me, is not an organized institution.
Yeah.
You know, I will say this because my foundation has been tried to partner with ministry long since, and I don't want to go more in our experience with them, but I can say openly they're not organized.
It's like the ministry is not willing to create that platform for you to partner with them.
Actually platform, but they are not really organized because you...
Not really organized, how? I want you to elaborate.
So because the thing is, my foundation is trying to partner with them because we have been established like since almost 3 years now, and we sent letter to ministry in several occasions, and if we go there, first thing the ministry will say, I don't receive the letter, and we will claim that we send the letter here, but the thing is they've been changing people, you get it, and when they change people we have to start the process fresh again, you get it. And I believe as an organized institution you're supposed to have everything data, you're supposed to have track record of everything. If for example like Salimatou's Foundation for Education actually sent a letter to ministry is supposed to have that in the file. Despite the fact that they have change of leadership, or someone else is there, the person can still, for us to bring everything first, it does that indicate that you are not definitely organized. So if Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education is not a well organized institution, I see no point whereby the kids can also receive good education.
So meaning lack of quality in our educational system is as a result of the ministry not doing what is expected of them.
Exactly, because another aspect is I also add this in my introduction. I'm a global youth advocate of Global Partnership for Education, and Global Partnership for Education is a partnership organization, and they are one of the donors funded for Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education. And not long ago, they actually donated, I think, I'm not really sure of the figure, but it's like 5 point something or 53 point something, I forget about the figure though, $1 million to the Gambian government.
Wow.
To improve on their education system. Okay, so this is my issue. It's not been reported, on any news outlet. If it is reported also, I've not seen it. You get it. But one thing I know is GPE actually wrote that as a blog. And I went to ministry. I was asking them about that funding, and some of them were telling me they have no idea. So when I say but I'm an advocate for Global Partnership for Education, and I learned that they donated this to my government to improve on the quality of its education system. So I want to know, and the person, the money, but I cannot have like a concrete answer. So where is that money? What is government using to try to increase the level of education? You get it. Gambia College is an example. Minister of Education don't take Gambia College seriously. So how do you expect the people that are going to teach other people again are not well prepared at the college? Because like you see teachers at school. I work different from my foundation, right? So, but you see teachers that sometimes even to express themselves is a problem. And you are going to a classroom to teach somebody else. So, and some people...
That's a cause for concern.
Yes, a lot of things.
So let's come back to the monetary aspect of the discussion here. That is the money that has been donated to the Ministry of
basic and secondary education. You can check on GPE website. It's there.
I will. I will. What I want to know is, do you think that money that is being donated to them would be put into good use?
It will only be put into good use if young people of the Gambia stand up to demand for accountability of that money.
Yeah.
If we don't stand up as a young people to try to demand for accountability in that money, I don't think it would definitely put into
Meaning the things related to that money been kept under the carpet.
I don't know. Yeah. But one thing I know is
you want them to come and announce that.
Yes.
Well, the ministry has been
donated
this.
You know, the most surprising part. The most surprising part is
that what you really want, for them to come out and
yes, yes, of course. The reason why I'm so much concerned about this is when I was when I was in Washington DC, actually, at GPE office, there's Global Partnership for Education. We were actually looking at countries that they have donated money and how much they give to this country. So I was so much concerned about my country when I saw like the amount of money Gambia government received to improve on standard of their education. At some point I was mad at GPE.
Yeah.
I was like, what is your evaluation, monitoring and evaluation? Who is responsible for this? I mean, this money is huge. Gambia is not that large country that you have to donate this certain money and then still now the education system is poor. People are failing exam, you know, a lot of things. And since they have been forcing GPE to put me in contact with the contract person in Gambia, because GPE also, they don't give money directly to the government. They have like NGO that transmit and then something like that. So I'm actually trying to work on that. And I hope that it will go successful. And I also hope that I will have so many young people that will support me in this cause to make sure that the Minister of Basic and Secondary Education will come out in public and tell us how they will spend the money or how they are planning to spend the money.
Well, I hope representatives or workers of Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education are viewing
yes, in case you are viewing, you can also check
get
on
ready for Salimatou's investigation.
They can, probably some of them might doubt me, but you can check on GPE website. It's there, www.globalpartnership.org. You will actually see there.
Wonderful. Sally, don't you think the Gambia needs more universities?
Okay, at the moment, no.
Why?
So, because I believe if you have something, work on that first. Okay. Make that success before you think of bringing another.
So what are you trying to say?
I'm coming what I'm trying to say. Just to give you a typical example at the moment, if you have a house and you are building that house is not ready. You buy another one. Will you go and start the other one too without finishing this other one?
No.
Meaning UTG, the Gambia government need to focus on more to try to make UTG a standard university, then try to think about building another university. To me, it does not make sense if you try to bring another university in the Gambia. Like if government want to try to establish another university, they have to make sure the University of the Gambia is standard. Standard in a way whereby people at the school will receive good education, will have access to facilities, a lot of facilities,
But I'm skeptical about this, Sally, because you've been to Taiwan, you've been to America, you've been to a lot of countries, but you've chosen UTG to go pursue your degree as a lawyer. So why choosing UTG when there is no standards at the university? Why?
Okay, so this is the thing. I'm a patriotic Gambian citizen. Okay, and if I see a problem before running, I believe I will have to do my quota to try to change that aspect.
Yeah.
You get it? So UTG, we are actually struggling there. Whoever say UTG, we are not struggling. However, maybe you can try to, maybe you can come to Sultan. Sultan will interview and you can try to tell the viewers why. But we are definitely struggling. I'm UTG at the moment, and it's not like I have choose UTG or some of the thing, But the thing is, I don't want to go to that story deep.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, because
this is Watotijay. We will have time to discuss on this again.
Okay, so
let's elaborate on it. Let's talk. Feel free. Elaborate.
So actually, law was not something that I really want to study.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to study international development.
Yeah.
And I'm more concerned about refugee issues, international, development issues, children. I'm actually studying law at the moment, but it's not like something that I really want before. And when I tried to apply for university abroad, you know the story with what's on Gambia, so I don't want to go deep in that aspect.
Okay, that's fine. Sally, if you look at it, you will attest to the fact that most graduates of the University of the Gambia are jobless.
Very.
What is the problem?
The problem is there is no job opportunity in the Gambia. I mean,
so what do you think can be done to create job opportunities
government
for
need
those
to step
jobless
up.
graduates?
Government need to step up. You know, my concern actually is when they were establishing the, you know, every institution, most of the time, if you are doing something, you try to put your outcome. Like, what's the outcome of this? So sometimes I doubt, like, when UTG, when the administration, with the administrative actually meeting, what do they lay out as the outcome of the thing? Okay, you're going to say we are going to educate. Let's say provide many. Okay, let's put it this way: like many young people have access to university education, and many young people have access to to study their dream course. It's a fine outcome, right? Other outcome: how will they contribute to national development? What sustainability will they bring to the nation? You get it? So government need to step up to try to create job opportunities for young people to have job. After studying at the university, because so many young people are graduating from university without a job. It's definitely too sad. University is expensive.
Exactly. So do you have any message that you want to send to the government of the Gambia to work on this as soon as possible?
Yes, government of the Gambia need to prioritize young people of this country. You know, if we are not prioritized, the nation cannot be developed. Trust me.
Sally, in 2017, you've made it on the list of the 100 most influential young Africans.
Yes.
Tell us about this.
Well, I was so overwhelmed. You know, Africa is a continent. It's not actually a country, it's a continent. And me being the only Gambian in that list as part of 100 most influential young people in Africa is definitely something that I'm so proud of. You know, I can't really express the joy, but I'm so happy.
Okay, making it to this list, Sally, it brought a lot of brouhaha in town. People were saying, you know, you definitely don't deserve to be part of the list. I mean, you know, how do you see this?
Okay, so people, they say I don't deserve to be part of the 100 most influential young people. I would just tell them, like, keep it up, keep criticizing me. It give me more fire to do more for my country. You get it? And I don't select myself for this. This is the thing. I don't basically select myself. And the most surprising aspect is that I don't even nominate myself. I don't even know who nominated myself.
Yeah.
I know someone. I know the organization that nominated me after the award.
Yeah.
You get it? Because I just received an email that I was part of the 100 most influential young people. You know, those kind of stuff. So I deserve the award.
Yeah.
I deserve it because.
Why do you think you deserve the award? What have you done?
Okay, I have done a lot of things, and people that are part of the judges, I don't basically know, but I know they are from different part of countries in Africa, and my job as well is not only going to social media and talk. No, I do action. I'm more into action work. I reach out to people. I reach out to vulnerable people. You get it? So, and I have faced a lot of obstacles. I went through a lot of broken promises. You get it? At some point, I was crying in my house, my room, myself, and all those kind of stuff. So I have impacted the life of so many people indirectly and directly, and I have reached out to them as well. So I don't just do social media thing, and my work is online. It's both on Google and both on my social media. So if anybody said that I don't deserve it, the person can come to me and tell me that I don't deserve it. But the thing is, they don't come to me. They go to my friends. They go to other people to gossip about me that I don't deserve the awards. I don't do this. That's up to them. But I'm moving. Thank you.
Salimatou, you've traveled to a lot of countries. You've been to America, you've been to Taiwan, you've been to Nigeria, you've been to Ghana, you've been to Egypt, you've been to everywhere.
Such a blessing.
You know, yeah. I want to know your missions in these countries.
My missions in the country, some are basically for holiday vacation and some are for my work. I represent my country at international level, international conferences. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Finally, before we come to the conclusion of this session, what would you want to tell the audience?
Well, what I have to say is, especially to government people, is let's try to support each other. I know criticism is something we cannot totally go away with, but let's try to limit it. If we see our fellow colleague is actually doing something progressive, let's try to support the person. Let's go away with so many against things, right? Let's try to help one another, because all of it is about the development of the country. So we have to go away with so many negativity. Let's stay positive. Let's support one another.
Viewers, thank you for joining us. Here comes the conclusion of our today's session. Well, that was Salimatou Fati, CEO of Salimatou's Foundation for Education. It was a very interesting session. This is your presenter, Modulamin Jambe, aka The Sultan. Do not forget to click and like on our Facebook page, Watotijay. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watotijay. Thank you very much. Watotijay.
For mama go Watotijay.
Hey Sultan Watotijay, Alagalo Watotijay, Go Watotijay, Sate before y'all the sign coming Watotijay. Watotijay, 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 Go,